Dick Powell as Richard Diamond, private detective.
Oh, good evening, Mr. Diamond.
Evening, Francis. You look like you're going out.
Yes, sir. Miss Asher wants me to go down to the delicatessen for some cold cuts.
Oh, where is Miss Asher?
In the study, sir.
Well, I'll see you later, Francis. Why don't you bring back some roll mop?
Roll mop, sir?
Herring with the bends. Very toothy.
Yes, sir.
Ollie, oxen free.
Red. Hi.
Hi. Well, get the silk thing there.
Lounging pajamas.
Yeah. I guess we're going to stay in, huh?
Uh-huh. I just sent Francis out for some food.
I met him at the door.
Look, I've got to do a few things in the kitchen. Why don't you stretch out on the couch and take it easy until dinner's ready?
Okay, I'm pretty tired. Might rock out.
A little sleep might do you some good. Here, read a magazine if you want to stay awake.
Oh, swell. Gory detective. Who sends you these things? The Corpse of the Month?
Pretty bad. I won't be long.
Okay. Oh, no. The case of the bloody... Oh. It was going on 11 o'clock, and the fog encircled the old house like a thin, wet blanket. Oh, swell. The figure of a man crept stealthily across the gravel of the garden path. These riders really dream it up.
Mr. Diamond?
What? How did you get in here?
I followed you from your office. Shh. You left the door unlocked when you came in.
Well, now, look.
I know I shouldn't have come into someone else's house, but this is a matter of life and death.
Hey, pulling down the blinds.
I don't want anyone to see us talking.
Well, you're on the 8th floor. Who's chasing you? A herd of monkeys?
Please, you must listen.
Now, look, if you got troubles, come to my office in the morning.
Tomorrow morning may be too late. I'm supposed to die tonight.
Try breathing. You expand your chest, take a lung full of air.
No,
Yes, it does wonders. Keeps you around for days. You better get out of here.
Please, Mr. Diamond, don't give me away. Please.
Yeah, baby. Wait a minute. Duck under that desk.
Oh, bless you, Mr. Diamond.
I thought I heard you talking to someone.
Talking? Oh, no. Must have been reading out loud. This is swell literature. The case of the grisly ghost. Oh.
I like to keep up on the exploits of a private detective. You don't tell me anything about your cases.
I'm modest. Hey, you got your coat on. Where are you going?
Oh, Francis just called. He's had a flat tire. I'm going to pick him up in the other car.
Don't you want me to do it?
Oh, I'm not going to let you out of this house. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Read The Grizzly Ghost. It's not bad.
Bye, baby.
Bye.
Okay, Spider-Man, you can come out now.
Oh, thank you.
Now, what the devil's going on?
I told you my life's in danger. I need help.
Tell me about it.
I haven't time now. Come to this address in about an hour. My name's Leeds. Leland L. Leeds.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
I must get back before they miss me. I don't want them to know I got out. Say I called you and told you to come over. Here's the address on this card. Please don't fail me, Mr. Diamond.
Now, wait a minute. My fee's $100 a day and expenses.
Of course. I'll have a check for you. Goodbye.
He went out like an undertaker stealing a can of embalming fluid, and I poured myself something just about as strong. Helen would scalp me for leaving, but for some reason, nutty little guys like that interest me. I left Helen the note saying I'd be back later and took off to the address Leland L. Leeds had given me. It was out of town about 10 miles, but after hunting around for a while and running up a good-sized taxi fare, I finally found the house.
Yes?
Yes. I got a call from a Mr. Leeds at this address. He asked me to come over.
My brother?
I don't know.
Well, it couldn't have been. He's very sick. He's upstairs sleeping.
Well, he was just coasting off to Dreamland when he called me. I think you'd better let me in.
Oh, a detective. All right. Just what did my brother tell you, Mr.
Diamond. He said his life was in danger.
I'm Nina Leeds. I think you'd better come into the living room, Mr. Diamond. Dr. Miller can explain things better than I can.
Sure.
Roger?
Hmm?
This is Mr. Diamond. He's a detective.
Oh?
Lee just called him. This is Dr. Miller, Mr. Diamond.
Hello, Doctor.
How do you do? You from the police?
No, private stuff.
Oh, I see. Oh, Mr. Diamond, I'm afraid you made a trip for nothing.
Well, here are the drinks.
George, this is Mr. Diamond. He's a private detective.
What?
Mr. Diamond, this is George Brodeen.
How are you?
Oh, fine, thank you. Anything wrong?
I don't know.
Lee phoned Mr. Diamond and told him he was in danger.
How did you know that, Doctor? I told Miss Leeds what he said, but not you.
I'm Mr. Leeds' doctor. He's having a nervous breakdown and suffers from an extreme persecution complex. If he called a detective, I'm sure he must have said something like that.
That's quite correct, Mr. Diamond.
What do you do, Mr. Brodeen?
Why, I'm with the New York Museum. I'm a friend of the family. I've been watching Lee break up for the past month.
Mm-hmm. May I talk to your brother, Miss Leeds?
I don't think you can. I gave him a very strong sedative.
Let me get you a drink, Mr. Diamond. When Lee wakes up, you can talk to him.
Sure. We went into the bar, and she got out a big bottle and 2 glasses. I forgot all about Leland L. Leeds for a while and started concentrating on his lovely sister. It was easy.
Champagne?
Sure, but I've run out of slippers.
I've got a small foot. Might take you a long time to get enough.
I drink fast. It's the open toes that bother me.
I like the patter. Where'd you come from?
Same place you did, lover. Experience Alley.
What do people call you after they get to know you better?
Oh, different things at different times. For now, you can call me Rick.
And later?
Oh, you'll think of something easier. It's like that when you haven't got much time to talk.
Here's to later, Rick.
Yeah. What does a doctor specialize in?
Roger's a brain specialist. Mental disorders mostly. It's Lee. He's off again.
Maybe he's been listening to Sam Spade.
Come on.
You'd better stay down here, Nina. I'll take care of it.
I'm going up. Lee needs me.
George, get my bag. It's in the hall.
Right.
You'd better not come in, Mr. Diamond.
I think I'd better.
Nina.
Lee, what is it?
I saw the blood again. Oh, Mr. Diamond, I'm glad you came.
Now, calm down, Lee. Everything's going to be all right.
Get away from me. He thinks I'm insane. You all do. You want my idol, and you stop at nothing.
Now, there's no sense in this much self-indulgence. You're not-
Here's your bag, Roger.
Thanks.
What are you going to do?
Just give you something to make you sleep.
I don't want to sleep. I'll wake up and see the blood again.
There's no blood. It's just your imagination. You're overwrought.
You think I'm crazy. But I saw it. I tell you, I saw it.
Now, this won't hurt.
No, I don't want to sleep. Please, Mr. Diamond, help me.
Lee, do what Roger tells you for my sake.
Come on. The injection should take.
I'll get up. Just a minute. I won't go to sleep.
Lee, please.
Then leave Mr. Diamond with me. I want to talk to him.
Well, I guess it'll be all right. Don't stay too long, Mr. Diamond. I want him to rest.
Okay, Doctor.
Remember, he's not at all rational. Come on, Nina.
I'll see you downstairs, Mr. Diamond.
Hey, what's the idea, Leeds?
I'm locking the door. I don't want anyone coming in. Pardon me for walking around in circles. I got to stay awake.
Uh-huh.
Those people downstairs are trying to drive me crazy.
They must have been working overtime.
They're after my idol.
Your what?
My idol. That carved image standing on the night table.
Oh, yeah.
Here, look at it. Look at it.
Well, that's dandy. How many box tops did you have to save?
Mr. Diamond, at this moment, you are holding $100,000 in your hand.
I am?
Last month, my grandfather passed on and left his entire estate to my sister and me. Among the effects was that idol. It was left to me.
What is it, platinum?
Oh, no, Mr. Diamond. That is the lost idol of King Tut.
I always wondered what happened to it.
Oh, then you know the legend.
Well, I'm a little hazy on it. Maybe you'd better bring me up to date.
Oh, of course. It was supposed to have been buried with King Tut. However, the story goes that a slave absconded with it before they sealed the tomb.
And that makes it worth $100,000?
I guess so.
You guess. You don't know?
I only know what my grandfather told me before he passed on. He told me its value and said there was a curse on it.
What does it say? Crime doesn't pay?
Well, Mr. Diamond, it seems that on the first night of the new moon, after one has gained possession of the idol, he will die.
Next week, Tom Swift and his electric grandmother.
You don't believe me?
Oh, sure.
No, you don't. You're just like the rest. But it may interest you, Mr. Diamond, to know that 1 month after the idol was uncovered and my grandfather gained possession, he died. It was a new moon.
How old was he?
74.
Oh, well, that couldn't be it. Now, relax and tell me why you came to me.
What about your fee?
Oh, forget it. You can just buy me a broom to ride around on. Good night, Mr. Leeds.
Remember, Mr. Diamond, it's a new moon. You don't have much time.
Oh, brother.
Did you talk to her, Mr. Diamond?
You might call it that.
Now do you understand?
Your point's well taken, Doctor. What about that hunk of stone? Maybe if you gave him a teddy bear?
Oh, the idol he's got is absolutely worthless. His grandfather had the same unusual ideas about it.
Is there such an idol?
Well, there's a legend, but no one has ever found even the slightest clue that it's a fact. Now, I've examined Lee's idol, and it's certainly not worth any more than the granite it's carved from.
Well, I'll be saying goodnight. I hope he gets better.
Can't I get you another drink, Mr. Diamond? You certainly deserve something for your trouble.
No, thanks. Goodbye, Doctor, Mr. Rodin. Thanks, Miss Leeds.
I wish I could make this up to you.
I'll take a rain check.
It'll be raining a lot this month.
Yeah. Well, good night, Miss Leeds.
Good night.
I went out and got a cab. As far as I was concerned, the frightened little man in the nightshirt was going to end up modeling straitjackets, and the private detective would only add to the confusion. It was 8 o'clock, and I told the cabbie to take me to 975 Park Avenue. Helen would be angry, but it was worth going back to. A couple of hours with her could make a guy as contented as a bear that had just cornered the honey market. We pulled up in front of Helen's apartment, and I paid the cabbie. I was just going in when a small convertible skidded to a stop in front of the building.
Mr. Diamond! Mr. Diamond!
It was Leland L. Leeds again, and you could still see part of the nightshirt under his topcoat. He leaned out of the car window and called.
Over here, Mr. Diamond! Please, I must talk with you again.
I'd had enough of the jumpy little man with the idol, so I started into the apartment without answering. He called again, climbed out of the car, and started to cross the street toward me. I looked back just in time to see the other car swing in toward me.
Look out, Leeds!
I ran back into the street and looked after the disappearing car. The lights were off, and I couldn't get the license number. It was too far away. I leaned down by the little man in the nightshirt. He was pretty far away, too. He was dying in a hurry.
Mr. Diamond,
Yes, Leeds?
take the idol. When you left, I found out why it was worth all that money. They didn't want me to tell you, so they followed me and ran me down. It's in my coat pocket.
He died lying on his back in the street. Several people were coming out of the building, so I reached into his pocket and pulled out a chamois bag. I guess the idol was inside, so I put it in my coat and went in to call the police.
Oh, Mr. Diamond, Miss Asher's been worried.
Hello, Francis. Tell her I'm back and let me use the phone.
Certainly, sir. She's upstairs. Is something wrong, sir? You look worried.
The man got hit by a car. I've got to call the police.
Oh, my goodness. Is he hurt badly?
Bad enough to get buried.
Oh, my goodness.
Homicide, Sergeant Otis.
Otis, let me talk to the lieutenant.
Is this Diamond?
No, it's the Beaver boys. Now put the lieutenant on the phone.
And what do you do with all those tired jokes? You can't keep using them.
I give them away to idiots. Want to start a collection?
Oh. Lieutenant Levinson,
Walt, this is Diamond. I got a body for you.
I go off duty in 20 minutes. Call back then.
Lying out in front of Helen's apartment, 975 Park.
Rick, my stomach is bothering me. Why can't you be a good boy and stay out of trouble?
Take some soda and get over here.
Take some soda. Every time you call, I end up taking enough to give an elephant the hiccups.
Well, you're a fine one. Oh, I'm sorry, Rick. I didn't know you were on the phone.
Wait a minute, Walt. Hello, baby. I'm talking to the lieutenant. Aren't you afraid you'll catch cold in that thing?
I'm mad at you.
Oh, you're cute.
Hey, what's going on?
Just Helen. If you could see her, your ulcers would start popping like chestnuts.
Say hello.
The law sends you his greetings.
Hello to the law.
She says...
I know, I heard it. Now, what about the stiff?
His name's Leland L. Leeds. He got belted by a car that was too far away to get the number.
What makes you think it's a job for homicide?
Get over here and Helen will give you the story. I've got some work to do.
But wait a minute, Rick.
Oh, you're getting lazy. What's the matter? Don't you want to find out things for yourself?
Rick, what happened? Francis told me some man got hit by a car.
Right on your doorstep.
Oh.
Let's go to the other room, baby. I'll tell you all about it. We went into the warm study, and Helen poured me a tall drink. I briefed her on what had happened earlier in the evening, and she sat down next to me. There's something about red hair that does things to me. It smelled fresh and clean, and with her that close, I could have been sitting in the middle of the Arctic and still kept my temperature above 102.
Rick, do you have to go back out there?
Well, somebody's got to tell his sister, and in a way, I feel a little responsible.
Are you going to give her the idol?
Hmm?
The idol. The thing you took from poor Mr. Leeds' coat. You could at least show me what I'm playing second fiddle to.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I nearly forgot about it. Oh, here it is in this chamois bag.
Oh, what an ugly little thing. And that's supposed to be worth all that money?
Oh, that was what Leeds, Hey, something's missing.
Yeah, one of the eyes.
Must have come loose when the car hit him. Probably in the bag. Yeah, there it is.
Rick.
Yeah. It was painted over. You'd never guess it unless you pried it loose.
Why, it's as big as a marble. Is it real?
Well, you've got enough of them around, you tell me.
It is. Rick, I think it's a pigeon blood. Why, it's worth a fortune. What are you doing?
I'm scratching the other one. Well, Mr. Leeds wasn't so squirrely after all. This is ridiculous. You only read about things like this.
2 pigeon blood rubies. No wonder he thought it was worth $100,000.
He said he found out tonight. He must have been scratching at them.
Oh, then it wasn't just a hit and run.
I don't know. Baby, I don't want to get hung up with a lot of explanation to Walt.
Rick, what are you doing?
Taking the other eye out. There. Now here. Hang on to these and don't let them get out of your little hot hand. When Walt gets up here, tell him what I've told you.
Well, will you be back?
An hour ago, I laughed at a little guy when he told me he was going to die. He said it was a full moon and he had a curse on him. I'm still a skeptic, but I'm a new boy when it comes to voodoo. I've got to hurry over there before the whole bunch of them turn into bats. I went down in the service elevator and out on the street. The wagon was driving off with Leeds, and Walt and Otis were going into the building when I slipped up to the convertible and got in. Leeds had left the keys in the ignition like I figured, so I took off and headed across town. 20 minutes later, on a lonely stretch of road, I started counting suspects. All 3 of them could be in on it. Dr. Miller, who said Leeds was insane. George Brodeen, the man from the museum who said the idol was worthless. And that lovely sister. I didn't notice the car pulling up behind me until it was too late. It was doing a good 70, and as it swung around to pass me, the guy at the wheel cut in sharp and hit me broadside.
Hey, look out!
I went through a white fence and over an embankment. The car rolled, and somebody dropped the night on my head. I went to sleep. I don't know how long it was before I started coming around, but when I tried to shake myself back, it was like pulling my head out of a barrel of molasses. It stuck to my eyes and plugged up my ears. I tried to claw the stickiness away, but my hands were like 2 baseballs. I moved my shoulders and felt the stiffness in my back. It spread out to my hands and down to my feet. I opened my mouth and took in a lot of air. I finally made it. Someone was trying to get me from the highway, so I pulled myself clear of the wreck and started moving in a circle, keeping whoever it was at a good distance. I was too pushed around to put up a fight, so I made it back to the highway and walked along until I found a little gas station on the road.
The joint ain't open.
And then your lock's busted.
No, it ain't.
Then I floated through the wall. Where's your phone?
It ain't for public use.
Try isn't.
Okay, wise guy, the joint isn't open. The phone isn't for public use, and you isn't so big you can't get tossed out on your face.
And you isn't so wealthy, $5 won't make a difference.
Oh, why didn't you say so? Phone's on the wall.
Thanks. You know the Leeds family?
Yeah, they get gas here sometimes.
Hello. Evergreen 34369, operator. How far is the house from here? I'm a little turned around.
About a half a mile.
Hello, Francis? Is Lieutenant Levinson still there? No? Well, just tell him to get out to 19319 Jackson Heights Boulevard. I've got a killer for him. Yeah, oh my goodness. Now hurry it up.
You a cop?
Shamus. What do you take for the use of your car for an hour?
My wife would kill me. I'll drive you wherever you want to go.
He gave me a lift in his old sedan, and 10 minutes later I was ringing the doorbell to the Leeds house. I was glad the girl answered. She made me feel better right away.
Oh, Mr. Diamond, come in.
Thank you. Where are your friends?
Raj and George? They went out to look for my brother. He disappeared right after you left. I'm terribly worried.
Oh, have you got that drink? I could use it now.
Certainly. I don't know why Lee ran off like that. He shouldn't have been driving in his condition.
Were Roger and George together when they left to look for Lee?
No, they took separate cars. Why? Has something happened, Mr. Diamond? Have you heard from my brother?
I guess I'd better give it to you straight. Your brother's dead, Miss Leeds. I'm sorry.
Dead? Oh, no.
He was hit by a car.
It's all because of that horrible idol. That stupid, horrible idol. If my grandfather hadn't told Lee it was worth that much money, this never would have happened.
Did you think it was worth anything?
No, of course not. But we couldn't convince Lee. Now he's dead. Would you please answer that, Mr. Diamond?
Sure. You take it easy.
Nina, Oh, what are you doing here, Diamond?
Did you find Lee?
Why, no, I didn't. I've gone to every place I thought he could possibly be. I even looked up your address, went over there, but the building was closed.
You better go in and see Miss Leeds, Doc. She's pretty upset.
Upset? Nina, what's wrong?
Oh, Raj, it's Lee. He's been killed.
What?
That's right.
But how did it happen?
Bingo. I'll tell you as soon as I let Mr. Brodeen in.
There, Nina. Just let yourself on.
Come in, Mr. Brodeen.
Well, Mr. Diamond, what are you doing here?
I think I'd better have a sign made. The doctor and Miss Leeds are in the living room.
Well, something happened?
Mr. Leeds is dead.
What?
This is the most surprised household I've ever run into.
Roger, is this true?
I guess so.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Nina. Is there anything I can do?
No, thank you.
Where did this happen, Mr. Diamond?
In front of 975 Park Avenue. Car hit him. I was with him when he died.
Oh, this is terrible.
I thought at first it was an accident, but I'm not sure.
What do you mean?
When I left to come out here, someone ran me off the road, nearly killed me.
Who would want to kill Lee and then try to kill you? Probably a coincidence.
Certainly. Probably just a drunk.
Could have been. Lee gave me this before he died.
A chamois bag. What's in it?
The idol.
Oh, that awful thing.
What do you want done with it, Miss Leeds?
I don't care. Just get it out of this house.
What are you going to do?
I don't know. You want the thing, Doctor?
Why, what for?
That's a good question. How about you, Brodeen? You want it?
Oh, well, what would I want a worthless piece of stone for?
Well, as long as no one wants it, may I use this fire poker, Miss Leeds?
What are you going to do with it?
The idol is worthless. It's caused a lot of trouble for you and your family. I'm going to break it up.
No, give me that, George.
Well, Brodeen, you're sure getting grabby.
All right, now all of you stay right where you are.
Well, for a museum collector, that's a pretty modern gun.
Yes, and I know how to use it.
George!
This is the hokiest case I've ever been on. Even the dialogue's bad.
I suppose you think you're pretty clever making me show my hand like that.
I read Gory Detective. I found that the idol was really worth all that money, but I had to make the killer tip himself. You did.
Mr. Diamond, do you mean my brother was really right all along?
In a way, yes. He believed what his grandfather had told him. But it wasn't until tonight when he scratched one of the eyes of the idol that he knew for sure.
Scratched one of the eyes?
That's right. Pigeon blood rubies, painted over.
Now I'm leaving you.
That's good, but you're minus something.
Minus what?
A couple of rubies. I took them out of the idol.
You're lying.
Take a look in the bag.
What? They're gone. I'll kill you for this.
Give me the gun, George.
Look out. He's going to shoot.
Give me the gun.
All right, everyone. This is the police.
You killed Mr. Diamond!
He shot Diamond, all right, Lieutenant. Put the bracelets on him, Otis.
Sure. Come here, you.
Not him. Put him on Diamond for disturbing the peace. Pin the medal on the other guy.
Oh, no.
Sure thing. How do you like that, wise guy?
Oh, no.
Rick?
I'm dying.
Ricky?
Oh.
Rick, wake up.
All right, George, drop the gun.
Rick, you've been dreaming.
Oh, Helen.
Oh, you were having a big, fat nightmare. I came down from upstairs and you were asleep on the couch with Gory Detective.
Oh, well, I started reading some story and I got mixed up with Egyptian idols and the rubies. I got shot.
That's the case of the ruby eyes.
That was the craziest dream. I solved the crime and got shot 6 times for my trouble.
Oh.
Lieutenant Levinson and Otis came in and arrested me for disturbing the peace.
After you were shot 6 times?
Yeah. Otis loved it.
That wasn't in the magazine.
I worked out my own ending. Move in.
That's pretty. What are the lyrics?
Well, an awful lot of them.
Sing them.
Okay. I'm sitting high on a hilltop,
Oh, I remember that.
tossing all my troubles to the moon.
It's from Thanks a Million
Where the breeze seems to say, don't you worry,
with Alice Faye.
things are bound to pick up pretty soon. Here, neath the sky on the hilltop, seems to me the world is all in tune. I forget all the bustle and hurry, tossing all my troubles to the moon. I know someone will love me, and everything will be just grand. Just so the stars up above me continue doing business at the same old stand. It's mighty sweet in the evening when I've had a busy afternoon, sitting high on a hilltop, tossing all my troubles to the moon.
Sing it again, Rick.
I'm sitting high on a hill.
Oh, Rick, the grouse.
Yeah, listen to that.
Where the breeze seems to say, don't you worry. How do you like that, wise guy?
Oh, that's really awful.
Yeah, well, maybe you know how I feel when you open that big bazoo of yours.
You mean I sound like you do?
Look, Diamond, what do you think the rats keep jumping out of my window for?
Well, maybe if you had some plastic surgery.
And your crummy jokes are as bad as your crummy singing. So please, save the world from a horrible fate and cut your throat or something.
Oh, yeah? Well, let me tell you, old boy.
I'm sitting high on a hilltop, tossing all my troubles. Hey, you! Shut up! We want to hear Diamond.
Yeah, shut your big bazoo.
Yeah, shut up! What's that?
You heard it. We want to hear Mr. Diamond.
No.
Rick.
Yeah, my dear public.
You have just heard Richard Diamond, Private Detective, starring Dick Powell. Helen was played by Virginia Gregg, Lieutenant Levinson by Ed Begley. Also in our cast were Wilms Herbert, Peter Leeds, Yvonne Patey, Stephen Dunn, and Jack Crucian. Music was under the direction of Frank Worth. Richard Diamond is written and directed by Blake Edwards. Portions were transcribed. Dick Powell soon will be seen in the screen version of the best-selling novel, Mrs. Mike. Now, this is Eddie King inviting you to be with us again at the same time next week when we will again bring you Dick Powell as Richard Diamond, Private Detective. What's on NBC tomorrow? Detective story fans will want to hear Madeline Carroll and Basil Rathbone in the detective melodrama The Amazing Dr. Clitterhouse, tomorrow on Theater Guild on the Air. And for more detecting, listen tomorrow for The Adventures of Sam Spade. He'll present his most humorous caper of the season. Yes, you'll enjoy both Theater Guild and Sam Spade tomorrow on NBC. Next, it's Free Ride to Danger with Dorothy McGuire on NBC. Here's Dick Powell as Richard Diamond, private detective.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Well, hi, baby.
Why? What in the world are you so happy about? Why aren't you at the office?
Now, don't confuse me, dear. One question at a time. Come on in the study, and I'll tell you all about it.
Oh, now stop being so mysterious. You never come over here at this time of the day.
Read some of these.
What are they?
Letters. Read them.
All of them? Well, there must be at least half 100.
Well, close. 53, and those are only about 1/10 of the pile that's in my office.
Oh, Rick, are these...
Yeah, the lovely, dear, sweet tenants in that gorgeous building right next to this one.
They like your singing.
Read a couple. Me, 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 ho, 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 dee, 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 dee.
Dear Mr. Diamond.
La, 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 la.
Rick.
Go on, go on, go on.
Well, stop sounding like a whole quartet.
All right.
Dear Mr. Diamond, I live in the building across the way from Miss Asher's apartment.
Right over there.
At least once a week, I sit in my living room and listen to the sounds of your melodious voice. Last week, however, I waited for 7 straight days, but without result. You did not sing.
Me, 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 me.
Please, Mr. Diamond, for the sake of my family, continue to sing at least once a week. I'm beginning to nag my husband, and yesterday I took the rubber bone away from my French poodle.
Everybody shall be exalted.
You see, it's getting to be a real problem with me, and if you want to save me the $25 a day, I would have to pay my psychiatrist. Sing.
Lavo.
Yours expectantly, Mrs. Louise Cartwright. Rick, are they all like this?
Well, certainly not. Some of them are really desperate. Now, here's the one I saved out. Read this one if you really want to get a charge. Oh, me, 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 me.
My dearest Mr. Diamond.
Go on, go on, go on, go on, go on.
I have been listening to your beautiful singing.
What?
What do you mean, what?
What you just read.
I've been listening.
No, the last part.
Your beautiful singing?
Yes, I'm in a enchanted evening.
Oh, you show off.
Go on, finish it now, finish it.
Well, she's been listening to your beautiful singing.
Oh, yes.
And many times I've seen you going into Miss Asher's apartment, and I think you are as beautiful as your voice.
Oh.
Well,
Now, you said that. Turn off the steam and read the last part.
I wouldn't miss it. Last week, I waited and waited, but you didn't sing.
Everybody shall be exalted.
I know you were in Miss Asher's apartment, and you certainly had the chance. If Miss Asher is the one that won't let you sing, come over to my apartment. I have a piano, and I just love it. 977 Park, apartment 303. Signed, your most ardent fan, Ellen.
Mademoiselle from Armitage Pilot.
Rick, what are you doing?
Open your window. Don't you think it's a little stuffy in here?
The air conditioning's on. Rick, now stay away from that piano.
No, I knew it. Ellen's right. You really don't want me to sing.
At 11 o'clock in the morning? No. I want you to sing tonight when it's more romantic.
Oh, shame on you.
Me?
Yes, you. You want to deprive those poor, discouraged people of a little honest, simple pleasure? You want that woman to take her dog's bone away again?
You idiot.
Oh, no telling what'll happen. Those people might not leave their apartments for days. It'll get to be like a prison camp. Think of it. No food. They won't leave the building even to go out and get an orange or a lime or something. Then you know what?
What?
Scurvy.
Oh.
They'll be dying like flies.
Well, go on. What's the matter?
Dying like flies. I wonder who thought up that bright little simile. I've got a big green fly in my office that's so tough he carries a man-swatter.
Oh!
Well, you think it's funny, do you? Think what'll happen if those poor people stay in that building, withering up with scurvy, you fiend.
I know it.
Yes.
It's just that, well, I don't want to share your tonsils with anyone. I'm selfish.
Me, me, me. You're more than that. You're antisocial.
All right. All right.
You mean?
Yes. Sing.
Stout fellow. 101 pounds of fun. That's my little honey bun.
Rick,
Yes?
did you hear something?
Oh, I think so.
Try it again.
All right. 101 pounds of fun. That's...
Rick,
yes.
I heard it.
That's that grouch.
Rick,
Yes.
there's an enemy in the camp.
Well, what do we do? We can't just let those people die over there.
Sink him.
You mean?
Yes, sing. It's your duty.
You're right. It's no longer a matter of personal pride. I must defeat the grouch at all cost. For those 1,000 starving tenants.
1,000.
Big rooms. Stand back.
Good luck.
Thank you. You are my sunshine, you are my sunshine, you are my sunshine, you are my sunshine.
He's
you are my
weakening.
sunshine, you are my sunshine, you are my sunshine, sunshine.
He's
sunshine.
nearly down.
You are my sunshine, you are my sunshine, you are my sunshine, you are my
There he
sunshine,
goes.
you are my sun.
Rick,
Victory?
decidedly.
Bull Run was never like this.
All right. Now sing Honey Bun and save those poor people.
101 pounds of fun. That's my little honey bun. Honey bun. Bun.
Rick!
Good grief. Bun.
Rick, what happened?
I don't know. I can talk all right, but the minute I go up, something happens.
I hope you didn't hurt it.
La 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 la.
Rick!
Oh, now isn't that ridiculous?
I can't help laughing, but it isn't really funny. Come on, let's go get you some warm milk or something.
Mimi, Lord, I'm up, Mo. Oh.
Now stop that. Give it a rest.
Oh, if that grouch only knew, I may never bother him again.
Well, he's the only one that doesn't like it.
Poor guy.
Poor guy, now, that's a silly thing to say.
Well, honey, he doesn't like it. Let's face it. He'll probably get so desperate he'll have to move.
Okay, let him.
I wonder what he's doing right now.
I'll bet he's planning something fiendish.
You think he's going to start shooting burning arrows?
I wouldn't put it past him. Now, let's take care of that throat.
Well, sometimes silly things like that happen. I come on like a big baritone and lose my voice. Helen has to feed me hot lemon juice and honey for about 3 hours, and the grouch across the way in the next apartment starts thinking up the 10 best ways to eliminate Diamond. Think I'm kidding? Well, let me tell you. I didn't know it then, but that fast course of You Are My Sunshine with my own lyrics started more trouble than a hopped-up mouse in a herd of elephants. While Helen fed me the tonsil cure, old Grouchhead was dreaming up a cure of his own.
What am I going to do? I work in the daytime, try to sleep at night. He sings at night. I switch to the night shift. He sings in the daytime. Oh, I'll fix him. I'll fix that Diamond. Yeah, phone book. Phone book. Detectives. Private detail. Ah, look at that. Richard Diamond, private detective. Full page ad. Wouldn't you know it? Now, look at that slogan. Whoever you are, whatever you do, if you're too dead to walk, we'll come to you. Ugh. Must be other detectives in here. Oh, here's one. Pat Kosak. You are my sunshine, eh? Oh, Diamond, I'll fix you. I'll fix you good.
Yeah,
Is this Pat Kosak?
yeah, for employment.
Haven't I heard of you before?
I doubt it. Probably that shamus in Frisco. He's always stealing my stuff.
Well, my name is Ernest Lumpkin.
Happy Halloween, Mr. Pumpkin.
No. Lumpkin.
Okay. What can I do for you?
Well, I've got a problem. It concerns another person in your line of work.
You mean another shamus?
Yes, he sings.
You mean Diamond?
Oh, is he a friend of yours?
A competitor isn't a friend.
Oh.
Diamond gets more clients than anyone in the business, so he isn't even a competitor. He's a capitalist. He can advertise. People go to him instead of me. I hate him.
Oh, Mr. Koslak, you're not alone.
The name's Kosak, Mr. Dumpkin.
Lumpkin.
Lumpkin Dumpkin. You want to hire me?
But you don't even know what I want you to do.
Can you pay me $50 a day?
If you can do the job in one day.
For $50, I'll steal a Chrysler building and bring it over to you on a motor scooter. What's your address?
977 Park Avenue. And hurry.
your throat feel now?
Oh, scalded. I'll be eating Zymol-Troches for a week.
Oh, now it wasn't that hot.
Wasn't it? Honey, that lime water was so hot Alibaba could have boiled his 40 thieves in it.
Your speaking voice is all right.
Oh, I think I've swallowed a bear rug.
Where are you going?
Well, I can't sing, and I'm going to see you tonight anyway, so I think I'll drop down to the 5th Precinct and drive Sergeant Otis out of his mind.
Oh, Rick, that poor man. He called up last week when Lieutenant Levinson was looking for you, and he sounded like he was dying, and you were responsible.
Honey, when Otis dies, everybody will be running around in spaceships. He got through the Stone Age all right, didn't he? Bye. I left Helen and headed for the 5th Precinct Police Station. It was one of those good afternoons. The sun was leaning on 3 o'clock, and now and then a cool breeze would sail through my sinus and pump my lungs full of that easy, good-to-be-walking-around feeling. I had just about everything. Good job, good girl, and a 4-0 report from my insurance company. When I reached the station, I hopped up the steps and bounced into the squad room. Sergeant Otis was sitting over in the corner, making out the weekly report for the commissioner. Hello, Otis.
Oh, what do you want, Shamus?
Well, really nothing. I just came by to see if I could borrow one of your shoes. I'm going sailing.
Oh, that's very funny. You know, someday, Gumshoe, you're going to run out of gags. Then what are you going to do?
Well, I could set you on fire. That's sure to be a good chuckle. Hmm?
Oh, yeah?
Lieutenant in?
Yeah.
Otis, you want to know how to catch a crook?
How, wise guy?
Eat a lot of spaghetti.
Oh? How can I catch a crook that way?
Just open that big mouth and say, oh, yeah. You'll lasso him. Hello, Lieutenant Levinson.
Lieutenant Levinson? Well, how do you do, Mr. Diamond? Now, what's with the formal routine?
Oh, I can't help it. Every time I leave Otis, I feel like I've just stepped out of a gorilla cage.
Oh, why don't you leave that poor guy alone, Rick?
Oh, he's used to it. If I started treating him like a human being, he'd get so confused he'd probably cut off his tail. Think what would happen, Walt, when he wanted to go to sleep at night. No more hanging upside down.
Oh, brother. What's on your mind?
Oh, I just thought I'd stop by and chew the fat.
Well, go ahead.
I already did. Chewed a whole pound right off Otis. Walt, are you sure he's a mammal?
Now, you listen to me. Otis is a nice fella for a hammerhead. He can't help it, so stop tearing him down and tell me what you really want.
Walt, I'm surprised at you. I just wanted to stop by and say hello.
Hello. Where's the body?
Now, look, there's no body, just a nice chat, that's all.
Okay, but I warn you, I won't stand for any routines. And if you're mixed up in something and I have to find out the hard way, so help me, I'll put you away so far they'll have to pipe air into you.
Walt, you do.
Do what?
Love me.
Oh.
Would you like to wear my Sig Alf pin?
Rick, for Pete's sake, what's the matter with you? You've been growing poppies in your office? Wait a minute. Yeah, what is it, Otis?
Miss Asher on the phone for Diamond.
Okay. Phone for you, Rick. Helen.
Oh, thanks. 5th Precinct, remember our motto. A corpse in the morgue is worth 2 in your basement.
Oh, no.
It's true, Walt, it's true.
Oh, I bet Walt just jumped out of the window.
No, honey, there's a caste system around here. When Walt feels like jumping out of a window, he throws Otis out first to see if it hurts.
Ouch.
How are you, baby?
Hi. Rick, Mr. Jones called and said it was very important that he see you at once. Said it was a matter of life and death.
Jones? First name John?
Well, he didn't say. Just gave me an address and asked you to come over immediately. 137 River Street.
He called me at your apartment?
Uh-huh. Hey, I never thought of that. How'd he get the number?
No telling. Well, I'll go on over. Maybe he'll turn out to be a good client. Talk to you later, baby.
How's your throat?
Oh, la dynamo!
Goodbye, Rick.
Hey, you really sound terrible.
I'll see you later, Walt.
Huh? Oh, well, thanks for the brilliant conversation, Sporty.
Walt, just because I didn't have a corpse hidden out someplace, you get mad. All right, see if I care.
Oh, now, wait a minute.
No, I understand. Well, you can just get someone else to play jacks with. I'll send you Sam Spade.
Now, Rick. Oh. Otis,
Yeah, Lieutenant.
why haven't you got that report in here?
I've been eating spaghetti.
Spaghetti?
Yeah, and that Diamond's a liar. I can't lasso nothing. Maybe you have to be a cowboy.
Thanks, Cabby. Keep the change. "137 River Street," the address Helen had given me over the phone, was an old deserted warehouse. Now, I want to stop right here and say I admit it was pretty stupid to wander into an empty warehouse like that. But I figured that this Jones guy must be in some kind of trouble to leave a message like that with Helen. The place was as empty as a fairground in the winter. I put my hand on my .38 and kept moving toward the back of the building. Then I saw a door. A sign on it said, John Jones, enter. And wouldn't you know it, I did.
Hey, what's going on? Where am I? Let me out of here!
Come on, Mr. Lumpkin, let's get out of here.
Let me out of here!
But I don't understand. He's liable to stay in there forever. I don't want him to stop singing like that.
Somebody will come along, I promise you that. I just want him to stay in there for half an hour, that's all.
And now, wait a minute. I want to know just what this is all about.
You want him to lose his voice, don't you?
Oh, I love it.
Well, when he went through that door, he started losing it.
How? Well, what's behind that door?
An ice box. Come on, Mr. Grumpkin.
Well, that's exactly where I was, in an ice box. Not a very big one, but a very cold one. The kind a company might have to store fresh meat and drinks. I tried breaking down the door, but it was a foot thick. I struck a match and looked around. Lots of ice, no way out. So I turned up my collar and sat down to wait. I don't know how long I sat there, but I guessed it to be about 20 minutes. I could tell because my feet had frozen up about 20 minutes worth. Then I heard that lovely sound.
Rick, you in there?
Yeah. Hand me an ice pick. I want to get my feet uncrossed.
How in the devil did this happen?
Well, I think one of the frozen food companies got a new idea.
What's the matter, Diamond? Forget your sleigh.
Shut up, Otis. You think you can walk, Rick?
Yeah, sure, but I might squeak a little. Ooh, got a Bunsen burner handy?
Otis.
Okay.
How did you find me?
We got a call.
From a guy named Jones?
Yeah. Said he was in danger and that you were coming down to meet him at the warehouse. Said he saw two guys lock you in this icebox.
Oh, dandy. Did he say where he was?
Yeah. Here's the address.
Thanks.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Well, I feel better now. I'm going over to find Jones.
Well, you might get in trouble.
If I can find the two guys who locked me up, you can bet on it.
Well, I'm going to send Otis along with you.
Otis? I thought you wanted me to keep out of trouble.
Oh, now, wait a minute. I can keep you out of trouble, Diamond.
Oh, Otis, you couldn't find an elephant in an elevator. But come on and bring your head with you.
This is the address where that Jones guy said he'd meet you.
I'm Mandelbaum, Swedish massage. This guy really picks out some great places to hide out. Come on, Otis. Feet first, or the rest of you'll never get out of the car.
Oh. Hey, Diamond. You think while you're talking with this guy Jones, I might get me a rub down?
Otis, to rub that stomach of yours, it would take a gallon of baby oil and an octopus to get anywhere.
Hey, it smells kind of good, don't it? Like a pine tree, maybe.
Otis, how would you remember? The last time you smelled a pine tree was when you used to run with a pack.
Now listen here, Diamond. You gotta lay off. I don't go around...
Yeah, what can I do for you?
Holy cow. Get the biceps.
Oh, I'm looking for a guy named Jones.
Oh, yeah? Who wants him?
The name's Diamond.
Oh. Well, Mr. Jones is expecting you. I think he's back in the steam.
Which way is it?
Straight back. I'd show you, but I gotta give a guy a rub.
Come on, Otis.
You must be at the end of the hall.
That's a pretty bright observation. Seeing as how there's only one door and it's at the end of a hall.
Yeah, that's the steam room.
How do you know?
By this little window in the door.
What do you see?
Steam.
Then, by golly, it must be the steam room.
Hey, I can't see nothing.
Mr. Jones?
Hey, ain't that some guy lying over there on the bench?
Yeah, looks like it. Mr. Jones?
He don't answer.
No. Otis, look, I'm going over there. Keep the door open. I don't want anyone to lock me in this place.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Jones, Well, hey, Otis. It's just a bunch of towels rolled up to look like somebody.
Yeah? Hey!
Otis, what's the matter?
Diamond.
Yeah. Where are you?
Right over here.
Well, what are you doing there? I told you to stay by the door and keep it open.
Well, I did stay by the door until I got pushed.
Pushed? Oh, no.
You know something?
What?
I think we're locked in.
Oh, shut up, Otis.
Ah, but I don't feel so good. What are we gonna do?
Oh, why don't you be happy? It's the only chance you'll ever get to sweat off some of that blubber.
Yeah, you want I should look like one of them atrocity pictures?
Otis, you could lose 300 pounds and still weigh in with King Kong.
Yeah, there's no time to get nasty.
Well, relax. Read a magazine or something.
What do you mean?
Just what I said. Read a magazine. Isn't that one right over there?
Yeah. Oh, for Pete's sake. How can I read this thing, Shamus? The pages is all stuck together.
You couldn't read the first line of an eye chart anyway. Just look at the pictures and shut up.
Okay. Hey,
What's the matter?
this magazine. Take a look at this.
What is it?
It's one of them movie magazines, Movie Stars Parade.
So what?
Well, get a load of these pictures. Ain't that you?
Let me see. Well, how about that? Some guy acting like Richard Diamond, private detective.
Well, it looks like you.
No, it's that Powell guy, that actor. Tear it up.
Oh, no, it's a good magazine.
Give me that.
Oh, hey, what'd you do that for?
If it hadn't been for that juvenile, I could have been in pictures myself. Now try kicking in that little window again.
It's no use. That glass must be bulletproof.
Oh, swell. First an icebox and now a steam bath. I'm going to start thinking I'm in California.
Well, don't just sit there sweating. Do something. My uniform's shrinking.
Well, maybe now it'll match your head. I just can't figure this. If someone wants to get rid of me, why did they do it the old-fashioned way?
Oh, don't say that.
Oh, how long do you think we've been in here?
I don't know. Hey, Diamond.
Yeah?
My socks just disappeared.
Well, go kick on the door again. It's your turn.
I don't think I can make it. We've been in here for days. Hey, look at your watch.
It's all steamed up. I can't tell.
You think there'll be anything left?
Just your shoes, Otis. It'll take a blast furnace to get rid of those. Wait a minute.
What's the matter?
I thought I heard somebody outside.
Yeah? Hey, help! Help!
Shut up.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on in here? Who closed the bolt on the door?
We're saved?
Would you mind helping us out, old man? We seem to be a little limp.
Hey, where's Mr. Jones? Hey, what are you doing in here with your clothes on?
Trying to get him steam cleaned.
Oh, fresh air.
Now, would you two guys mind telling me what this is all about?
Maybe you better tell us, Buster.
I don't know what you mean.
Who locked the door on us?
How do I know? I give a guy a rub. When I come back, I find the door bolted. Hey, where's Mr. Jones?
You sure he was in the steam room?
Sure. He comes in, says he wants a steam. You should show up. I should send you back. I told him I was going to give a rub to stay in long as he liked.
Did he ask you how long the rub would be?
Yeah. Matter of fact, he did. I said it'd be about half hour.
I don't get it. He wanted me in that steam room for just a half an hour. He wanted me in that icebox for about the same time. What's with this?
Diamond, look at this uniform.
Oh, I think it's lovely, Otis. You should always wear knickers.
Rick, this is stupid. Didn't the guy at the steam room tell you what this Jones guy looked like?
Well, from the description, could have been anyone. Look, I'm just as mixed up as you are.
Well, we'll keep after it. Just don't worry, that's all.
Hey, Diamond, Miss Asher just called and I told her what's been happening.
You mean you know?
No, but I told her anyway. She said you should come right over because she had dinner for you. She wanted to take care of you.
Isn't he lovely, Walt? Think what that head is going to look like in a bottle.
Oh.
Now you got him sore. It's going to be horrible around here.
Well, isn't it always? Now I'm going on over to Helen's. Keep after that Jones guy and let me know if you run across anything.
How are you, Mr. Klumpkin?
Lumpkin.
Okay, how are you?
Come in. Well, what happened at the steam bath?
Diamond and a friend boiled for a while.
You think it did the trick?
Look, when Pat,
Cossack.
Yeah, Cossack. Well, when I do anything, the results are guaranteed. I just tailed Diamond from the station. He went into his girlfriend's apartment across the way.
Oh, goody. Let's see what happens tonight. I'm staying home from work just to hear him not sing.
Yeah, about my $50.
Oh, look, he's never in that apartment more than 10 minutes before he starts singing. If he goes over 15, you get your 50. Come on.
What are we going to do?
Raise the window. I don't want to miss the lovely silence when he opens that big bazoo.
me, so I look funny.
I'm sorry, Rick, but your clothes have shrunk so much.
You should see Otis.
I'm sorry.
Well, you should be. You don't know what I've been through.
Oh, yes, I do, and Mommy's going to make it better. Here's a nice drink.
I don't want a nice drink.
Oh, it's strong enough.
Well, put it in a dirty glass.
You just drink it.
Okay. Oh, wow, my throat.
You hear something?
No, why?
Nothing. Your throat's still pretty bad.
Don't know. Me, oh. Hey, it's pretty good.
That sounds great.
Oh, no!
Now, I heard something then.
Yeah, so did I. It's that grouch again.
Give it to him.
Oh, you bet. I feel mean. 101 pounds of fun. That's my little honey bun. Get a load of honey bun tonight. I'm speaking of my sweetie pie, only 60 inches high. Every inch is packed with dynamite. Her hair is blonde and curly. Her curls are hurly-burly. Her lips are pips. I call her hips twirly and whirly. She's my baby. I'm her pap. I'm her booby. She's my trap. I am caught and I don't want to run 'cause I'm having so much fun with honey bun. Hey, what's going on over there?
You're Kotak.
Okay, but don't hit me again. You can keep the $50.
And you wouldn't sing again, huh? Said you fixed it. Well, I'll fix you.
No, not that. Put down that chair.
Go on, get out of here. That vulture's singing better than ever.
Okay, only don't hit me again.
Yes, Rick?
You know, that icebox and that steam bath were the best things in the world for my throat.
Yes. After you lost your voice this morning, I didn't think anything was going to help. But that ice box and that steam bath really did.
Diamond,
Oh, hello, Mr. Lumpkin.
did I hear you say you lost your voice this morning?
That's right, Mr. Lumpkin. Then didn't think I was going to get it back either.
Good night, Mr. Diamond.
You have just heard Richard Diamond, Private Detective, starring Dick Powell. Helen was played by Virginia Gregg, Lieutenant Levinson by Ed Begley. Also in our cast were Wilms Herbert, Jack Crucian, and Stephen Dunn. Music was under the direction of Frank Worth. Richard Diamond is written and directed by Blake Edwards. Dick Powell soon will be seen in the screen version of the best-selling novel, Mrs. Mike. Now, this is Eddie King inviting you to be with us again at this same time next week, when we will again bring you Dick Powell as Richard Diamond, Private Detective. Saturday night brings some of the week's best radio entertainment when you tune for the stars on NBC. Stay tuned every Saturday for a great lineup of programs, including Hollywood Star Theater, Ralph Edwards' Truth or Consequences, Your Hit Parade, A Day in the Life of Dennis Day, The Judy Canova Show, and Grand Ole Opry. All the best on NBC.
The makers of Camel Cigarettes present Dick Powell as Richard Diamond, Private Detective. What's America's most popular cigarette? Camel buy billions of cigarettes per year. Two of the important reasons why Camel is so popular are flavor and mildness. Camel's choice tobaccos are properly aged and skillfully blended to give you a smoke that's rich in flavor. And mildness? Here's conclusive proof. In a coast-to-coast test, hundreds of men and women smoked only Camels for 30 days. Leading throat specialists made careful weekly examinations of the throats of those smokers and reported not one single case of throat irritation due to smoking Camels. Here's a suggestion. Make your own Camel 30-day test. Smoke only Camels for the next 30 days. You'll enjoy Camel's rich, full flavor. And your throat will tell you how mild Camels are.
How mild, how mild, how mild, how mild can a cigarette be? Make the Camel 30-day test and you'll see. Smoke Camels and see.
Here transcribed is Richard Diamond, Private Detective, starring Dick Powell.
Diamond Detective Agency, we deal in crime, but we're closed now. It's Christmas time. Hello there, this is Diamond. Every year about this time, my business takes a big nosedive. People usually pack up their troubles and start unpacking colored lights and Christmas tree ornaments. So tonight, I'm going to tell you my favorite Christmas story, one I always like to tell. A Christmas Carol by Mr. Charles Dickens. Now, I'd better explain something first. This version isn't exactly the way you've always heard it. Because of the particular type of characters I usually get mixed up with, this story is written to fit their talents and characteristics. Different from the Dickens original, certainly, but we feel that this story could easily happen today, anywhere. Like right here in New York on a little side street just off the Bowery. So now I'd like to introduce our characters. Mr. Ebenezer Scrooge will be played by my good friend and guiding hand of the 5th Precinct Homicide Division.
Lieutenant Walter Levinson.
Walter.
Otis.
The character of Jacob Marley will be played by one of Lieutenant Levinson's most trusted henchmen.
Otis, that's you.
Huh? Oh, Sergeant Otis Loveloon.
Loveloon.
Walt.
Oh, sorry, Alan.
Tiny Tim will be played by our corner newsboy.
Hi, I'm Johnny Rollins.
Tiny Tim's mother will be played by my red-headed gal friend,
Helen Asher.
The rest of the characters will be played by members of the 5th Precinct Police Station.
Officer O'Reilly.
Officer Leskowitz.
Sergeant Miller.
The music will be furnished by the 5th Precinct Police Band, directed by Patrolman Worth.
Hi.
And now, our version of the Christmas classic, Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. Once upon a time, there was a nasty old guy named Ebenezer Scrooge. He was nasty, all right. He didn't like anything, except maybe all the dough he could get his hands on. Scrooge had a little business that he started with his partner, Jacob Marley. The outfit was known as Scrooge and Marley Loan Company. But one day, poor old Marley just up and keeled over. So the boys along the big street gave him a nice funeral, and old man Scrooge took over the business. Well, Marley had been dead for 7 years, and Scrooge lived alone in his little room over the office, and for a hobby, he hated everybody. He had a young guy working for him named Bob Cratchit. Bob had a wife and 4 kids and made just enough to make ends meet. Scrooge used to ride him all the time. When it got so cold the polar bears complained, Cratchit would turn on the little heater, and Scrooge would say,
Cratchit, what do you think you're doing?
Turning on the heat, that's what I'm doing. My fingers look like popsicles.
I don't care if they come in 6 delicious flavors. Every time you turn on that heater, it costs me money. Business is not good, so get back to your work and turn off the heat.
Oh, now look, Mr. Scrooge, I'm freezing. This pen ain't guaranteed to ride under ice.
I'm telling you once more, get back to your work.
Okay, but I don't know why you worry about business. Why not just put up a sign and turn the joint into a skating rink? Merry Christmas, Mr. Scrooge.
Oh, swell. Merry Christmas. Ah, humbug.
Humbug?
Yes, humbug. My old man didn't like Christmas, and that's what he used to say. Humbug.
Okay, humbug. It's still Christmas, and I don't see where you get off not liking it. This is supposed to be the time everybody gets with it. Everything stops. It ain't much good, and you put your arm around the next guy and you tell him Merry Christmas.
I'm going to put my arm around you with a hammer on the end of it if you don't lay off this goodwill stuff.
Look, what's with you? What have you got against Christmas?
You showed me a way to make $100 every Christmas, and I'll fall in love with it. You want me to be merry?
Well, sure.
Then go get some of those joyous clients of mine to pay off their loans. Merry Christmas. Humbug!
Okay, then, humbug. But it's still cold in here. Have some icicles, but give them back after the holidays. They're my fingers.
Late that evening, Scrooge went upstairs to his room, the room where Jacob Marley used to stay. It was dark in the little hall, and when Scrooge reached for the door, he looked up at the big brass knocker and saw...
Holy cow. Could have sworn that was old Jake's face in the knocker. They must be working too hard.
So in he went, a little shaky after seeing Jake Marley's face, but he just passed it off his nerves. He closed the door and locked it, then got a fire going and started to relax. But every tile around the fireplace started looking like Jake Marley's face.
Oh, now come on, old boy. You gotta get hold of yourself. This is ridiculous. I haven't touched a drop in weeks.
He got up and walked around the room a few times, then went back and sat down again. He stretched, rested his head on the back of the chair. From somewhere a bell started chiming, and Scrooge sat straight up in his chair. He heard something else, too, something from downstairs.
What the? Oh, now what is that? What's going on here? Who's that? Come on, who's out there?
And all of a sudden, it came right out through the wall.
All right, sit still, Scrooge.
Marley. Jake Marley. Oh, no. I gotta stop eating lobster. Ooh, it couldn't be. What's with you? Who are you?
Jake Marley. Who else?
You're dead.
The deadest. But nevertheless, Jake Marley.
His ghost.
Oh, you are very sharp today, Scrooge, old boy.
I don't believe it.
You got eyes, ain't you?
Yeah, and I got a bad stomach, too. That's who you are. Nothing but a bad case of indigestion.
You don't think I'm a ghost, huh? Okay. Maybe a good scare will change your mind.
No. Stay away from me. All right. I believe you.
You sold on the idea?
Yeah. But why did you come to see me?
Regulations. Every man's supposed to live his life and help his buddies. If he don't do it while he's alive, then he gotta do it after he kicks off.
Oh, cut it out! Why come to me?
Because you're gonna end up just like me, unless we do something in a hurry. Now, I haven't got much time, so you better listen.
Oh, I don't want to be like you. I'll listen.
Okay. You are gonna have 3 visitors. You are going to be haunted by 3 spirits.
Oh, no.
It is the only way you can keep from being like me. When you hear the bell strike 1, the first one will be here. Well, I gotta be going. You won't see me again, but you remember what I told you. So long, Scrooge, old boy. Your goosebumps can relax now. Cut it out!
After the ghost took off, Scrooge just refused to believe it.
Nuts. It's ridiculous. Humbug.
Then he climbed into the sack and was soon snoring up a storm. When Scrooge awoke, it was still dark, and the bell from the church on 53rd Street was striking 12. He lay awake listening and thinking to himself.
Just a dream. Ghosts.
Finally, he dropped off again and slept for about an hour. Then the bell struck 1.
1 o'clock. I don't see no ghost. I knew it was something I ate.
All of a sudden, a big light flashed in the room, and the first of the spirits stood before him.
Oh, Jake was right. Are you the first spirit that Jake said had come to haunt me?
Yeah, you know it.
Well, who are you?
Me? I'm the ghost of Christmas past.
Yeah? How long past?
Your past. Come on. We're gonna take a little ride.
Well, where are we going?
Just relax. I'm running this tour.
Well, let me get my pants.
You got 'em.
Oh, they're on me.
With that, the ghost of Christmas past grabbed Scrooge by the hand, and they both flew out of the window. Scrooge nearly lost his upper plate, but before he could yell for help, he was standing in front of a dirty, ramshackle old tenement building.
You know where you are?
Sure, I know where I am. This is where I was brought up. Even the garbage cans are the same.
You had a pretty tough time when you were a kid, didn't you?
The toughest? I wasn't very big. The rest of the kids in the neighborhood were. I had more black eyes than a crow.
You want to go in?
What for?
To see your folks.
My folks died a long, long time ago.
They're there now. Come on.
Well, the ghost took old Scrooge into the building and showed him a Christmas, years past, when he was a child with his family. Sure, it was tough living in 2 little rooms like that, but Scrooge remembered how wonderful it really was.
What's the matter, Scrooge?
Huh? Oh, I've got something in my eye.
You were pretty lonely when your folks... when they,
Yeah. You know, there was a young kid that came around earlier this evening and sang some carols. Gee, I wish...
Yeah? What do you wish?
Oh, nothing.
Come on. I want to show you another Christmas.
The spirit showed him another Christmas and still another. And you know, no matter how tough Scrooge remembered his childhood had been, it always seemed that Christmas was wonderful. Then before he knew it, Scrooge was back in his little room and the spirit was gone. Scrooge was pretty beat. He climbed into bed and dropped into a heavy sleep.
Merry Christmas. What's that? It's 2 o'clock. Hey, that light in the other room. I got burglars.
Hey, Scrooge, come on in.
Who's that? What are you doing in the other room?
Come on in and take a look. It's pretty nifty.
Hey, what is this? What have you done to the room? Looks like Macy's window. Where'd you get all the holly and the mistletoe? And how did you get in here?
Do you like it?
Oh, for Pete's sake, a Christmas tree. Who are you?
The ghost of Christmas present. Now, don't tell me you don't like the way I fix things up. I work pretty hard.
Oh, second ghost. Okay, take me wherever you want to go, but believe me, next time I try the train.
Let's go. Now what do you see?
I see bright colored lights, people having a lot of fun, kids on sleighs.
See that building over there? The one with the big reef on the front door?
Yeah, that's where Bob Cratchit lives. He works for me. Hey, look, there's Bob now.
Yeah, going into the house. Up all those stairs to the 5th floor. He's got his little boy on his back.
Tiny Tim.
Yeah. He got polio last summer. Pretty sick little boy.
I know. Bob said he'd need a lot of care if he was ever going to walk again.
Come on, let's take a peek.
Hi.
Hello, honey. You and Tim have a good time?
The best. Didn't we, Tim?
Yeah, Dad. We watched all the kids in the block on their sleds. Mom, will I ever be able to ride a sled?
Of course, Tim. Won't he, dear?
Well, sure thing, Roughneck. Next Christmas, you'll be out there doing belly whoppers with the rest of them.
Dad, what's the matter? Your eyes are all wet.
Nothing, Tim. I just got some snow in them.
You want some chicken, Tim?
No turkey?
No, but lots of cranberries.
Okay. Can I sit next to you, Dad?
You just bet.
Bob, will you say grace, dear?
Can I say something first, Mom?
Of course, Tim. What would you like to say?
God bless us, everyone.
What's the matter, Scrooge, old boy? Got some snow in your eyes, too?
Tell me something.
Sure, if I can.
What about Tiny Tim?
Well, can't say for sure. If his old man makes enough money next year to get the white doctor, little Tim will get along just fine. But times are tough, aren't they, Scrooge?
Yeah.
Now, the spirit of Christmas present took Scrooge to many places and showed him a lot of happiness and a lot of misery. And finally back to his little room, and the spirit was gone.
Oh, I don't know whether I can take much more of this.
Then a new ghost drifted in. This was the worst yet. He was really done up for haunting. He was all dressed in black with one arm sticking out and pointing right at poor old Scrooge. This was the last one of the spirits. Scrooge's knees sounded like castanets on a reducing machine.
Okay, you don't have to tell me. You're the ghost of the Christmas that hasn't come yet. You I'm really scared of.
The ghost took off with Scrooge right after him. The city disappeared, and Scrooge found himself on the outskirts of town, standing in the graveyard. The night was howling like it was mad, and as Scrooge looked down, he saw...
Hey, what's this? What's this stone?
The black spirit stood still and pointed, so Scrooge leaned down, pulled away the bushes, and saw it was a tombstone.
There's a name here. Ebenezer Scrooge. Oh, no. Look at this. Believe me, I don't want this. I know I've done wrong, but I'm not kidding. I really know what Christmas means. It doesn't mean just today or tomorrow. It's every day of your life. I swear I'll do better. Only take me away from this. Let me try. Let me try to make Christmas right for me and for everybody else. Please, don't let this happen. Give me another chance. Well, don't just stand there. Put your arm back in. You'll catch cold. Well, say something.
Suddenly, Scrooge dropped to his knees and reached out for the spirit. But something happened. The spirit started to shrink. Then it collapsed. And when Scrooge looked up...
What the... My bedpost. My own bedpost. I'm home. Oh, thank goodness. I lived the past, the present, and the future, and now I'm home. Hallelujah! Spirit, wherever you are, believe me, from now on, things are going to be different. Oh, yeah, and thanks.
Paper, get your morning paper.
Hey, boy!
Yeah?
What day is this?
It's Christmas. What's with you?
Christmas! Oh, boy, I haven't missed it. The spooks did it all in one night. Boy!
Oh, it's you, Mr. Scrooge.
How many papers you got?
I don't know.
Well, here's
What?
$5. Throw them away and then go have yourself a Merry Christmas.
Gee, thanks, Mr. Scrooge. And a Merry Christmas to you.
Oh, boy, say that again.
Thanks.
No, the other.
Oh, you mean Merry Christmas?
Yeah, that's it. Merry Christmas.
Okay, I'm coming. What's the matter with you? Can't you see the store's closed? Look, mister, the store is... Ebenezer Scrooge.
Merry Christmas, Barney.
You've been drinking?
Not a drop. Well, what's the matter? Ain't you going to wish me a Merry Christmas?
Oh, sure, Sure. Come on in. The wife's upstairs with her mother, but I got a bottle in the back.
Look, Barney, I know your grocery store is closed, but you could still sell me a turkey, couldn't you?
What do you want a turkey for? You've been eating at the automat every Christmas for the last 7 years.
It's not for me.
Well, then who's the bird for?
Bobby Cratchit, you know, the young guy that works for me.
Oh, yeah? How much you gonna charge him?
Yeah, here's $20, huh? Here's the address. And listen, don't tell Cratchit who sent the thing, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Merry Christmas, Barney.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Well, old Scrooge went back to his rooms and took an old blue suit out of the mothballs. He shook it out, put a few creases in it, and went out on the street. The old boy was really with it. Everybody he passed, he greeted them with,
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
He went to church and gave a large donation, and Father McCarthy nearly forgot his sermon. Yes, for the first time in his life, Scrooge was having a Merry Christmas and arrived early at his office. If he could just catch Cratchit coming in late, and he did. Bob was a good 21 minutes late.
Cratchit.
Oh, no.
You're 21 minutes late.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Mr. Scrooge. I had a big evening.
Oh, you did, huh? You know what I told you if I caught you fancy-footing it in here late again.
Okay, so I'm canned.
You think you got it coming?
Well, I'm too tired to argue. Jobs are tough enough, and I hate to lose this one, but I'm just too tired.
A raise would help, huh?
Well, that's the silliest question of the year.
Then you got it. It's in the envelope.
What?
Uh-huh. Maybe after we see how the funds are, we might be able to do something about Tiny Tim.
Well, yeah. I don't get it. A raise? You want to do something about Tim? I don't get it.
Sure you do, Bob. Haven't you heard? It's Christmas. Now go on home, take the day off, take the week off, come back when you feel like it. Merry Christmas.
Mr. Scrooge?
Yeah?
Merry Christmas.
And Scrooge really did it. He was as good as his word, better even. He made it the merriest Christmas ever. And later, things got better, and he took care of Tiny Tim. And sure enough, Tim was out on his sled the next Christmas doing belly whoppers with the best of them. Every Christmas thereafter, all along the big street, it was said, if anyone knew how to make Christmas merry, old Ebenezer Scrooge was that one.
And I hope that can really be said about all of us. Just like Tiny Tim said.
God bless us. Everyone.
That's it, Tim. God bless us. Everyone.
Oh, Rick, that was a wonderful story. Not quite the way Dickens wrote it, but it meant the same thing.
Well, thanks, Helen, dear. I thought you were good as Tiny Tim's mother, too, didn't you, Walt?
I sure did, and that's no humbug.
What in the world was that?
It's Sergeant Otis. He's still playing Marley. Otis!
Yeah, Ebenezer?
Oh, cut it out, Otis. The play's over. Go on, call officers Riley, Lund, and Miller, all of them. Tell them to leave the punch bowl and come over here. We're going to sing.
Oh, boy, I'll lead off. Jingle bells, jingle bells.
No, Otis. Rick will lead. We can join in later.
Oh, Lieutenant.
Come on, Rick.
Otis, stop breathing down my neck.
I'm just waiting to come in.
Otis.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Snow falling down from heaven, making a mantle of white. Sleigh bells are ringing, wonderful Christmas night.
Jingle bells, jingle bells.
Not yet, Otis.
Voices that sing Hosanna, bathed in a heavenly light. Everyone happy, wonderful Christmas night.
Otis,
Peace on earth, goodwill toward men.
Otis, stop crying.
Life on earth begins again. Joy in the hearts of children, there in the trees, candlelight, all making merry, wonderful Christmas night.
Now, Lieutenant?
No, Otis.
Oh, let him sing, Walt. Come on, everybody.
Oh, boy. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Right here is where all the men and women who make the camels you smoke would like to wish each and every one of you the happiest of holiday seasons.
And right now might also be a good time to remind you that there's still plenty of time to add Camels to your Christmas shopping list. Camels by the carton are so easy to give. Camels come in a beautifully decorated holiday package, so handsomely designed that you don't even have to wrap it. Just write your personal greetings on the card that's on the top of every special Camel Christmas carton.
And Camels are such a pleasure to receive. It's the cigarette enjoyed most in America. The cigarette that leads all other brands in popularity by billions of cigarettes per year.
So you can't go wrong by giving mild, flavorful Camels.
How mild, how mild can a cigarette be? Smoke Camels and see.
Here's Dick Powell with another special message.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, every week the makers of Camels send thousands of packs of Camels to service hospitals. That's to help show hospitalized men and women of the armed forces that those at home haven't forgotten them. This week's free Camels go to Veterans Hospitals, Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, and Amarillo, Texas. Nellis Air Force Hospital, Las Vegas, Nevada. U.S. Naval Hospital, Naval Medical Center, Guam, Marianas Islands. Now, until next week, enjoy Camels. I always do.
Dick Powell can now be seen starring in the Universal International film You Never Can Tell. Tonight's transcribed adventure of Richard Diamond was written by Blake Edwards with music by Frank Worth. Our director was Nat Wolfe. Virginia Gregg played the part of Helen Asher, and Alan Reed was Lieutenant Levinson. Others in the cast were Barney Phillips, Arthur Q. Bryan, Jack Crucian, Joel Samuels, and Jeffrey Silver.
Are there pipe smokers on your Christmas list? There's still time to make them a present of pipeful after pipeful of the National Joy Smoke, Prince Albert. The Prince Albert 1-pound tin comes in a special Christmas box ready to give. There's a space right on it for your personal greeting. Give Prince Albert.
The bite is out and the pleasure's in when you smoke Prince Albert. It's specially treated not to bite your tongue. The bite is out and the pleasure's in.
Listen next week for another exciting adventure of Richard Diamond, starring Dick Powell. This is Your FBI. The official broadcast from the files of the FBI follows immediately. Stay tuned. This program came to you from Hollywood. This is the American Broadcasting Company.